Hello, 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 and welcome back to Let's Play PC Building Simulator on hard mode. We just got the parts listed and in our shopping cart for this build. Should only have $5 left. We got another build for Santa Claus. And then we just have one more email to look at. Hey, I need you to repair something. I see lights on the motherboard when I tried to boot, but nothing else happens. Did I break something? I've got to have it by 3 days too. Those plastic Scion cables look really nice. Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new ones. All the best, Margaret Aslam. M. Aslam. Okay, so we want plastic cyan. So that's the first thing we're going to look at and see if we have those. Cyan, we own them. Okay. And then they said what needs to be fixed. Air cooler and CPU. Should be easy enough. $200 budget. CPU is a G3930. Which is only 40 bucks. What do you have for cooler? Silverstone HE01. HE01. Okay, so CPU cooling, Silverstone HE01. Then processors, you had a 3930, which is a Kaby Lake, so Kaby Lake or Skylake should work. And we have 120, so we can upgrade your processor, I think, to an i3 7100. Two cores. This is a 2900. This is 3900, 51 watt. 51 watt. So yeah, that should be. Gonna add that. So we're gonna upgrade her to an i3 7100. It's slightly better than what she's got. Okay. Let's close this. Let's get these ordered for next day. Everything is accepted. PCBay. $585. Collect that auction. Got 2 days left on that one. PC with Intel, we don't want. We don't need any more coolers. PC with AMD, we don't want. That we don't really need either. So let us get on to the next day and get some jobs going. Go to work. Okay, first things first, let's get S. Phillips. G-Skill 16 gigabyte 3200 gold. that in. I know it says we don't have to do this, but we're going to run it anyways. Same with this, just to make sure I have everything plugged in and we're not blue screening somewhere. While that is going, we got you. A Silverstone ST70. And you wanted light gray, plastic light gray. Braided. Do I have any plastic light gray? Plastic plain dark gray. I don't think I have any plastic light gray cables. Shop. Light gray. It says I own some. Oh, plastic plain light gray. That's why, because they look white. Fan, motherboard, CPU cooler. Got another fan hiding up here. Storage. Graphics card. Power button. That is the only fan up there, right? Yeah. Nope. Run that. Let's get this restarted. Start the virus scan. Why are we blue screening? I just forget to put thermal paste on. It's a question. So that's a storage on. Motherboard's plugged in. CPU, cooler, both the graphic cards. Now, we're just going to do this quick fix on this one. And they wanted cyan cables. So we do have to unplug all these cords. Alright, take that out. Take this out. Processors, we got them in i3 7100. HE01. They want plastic cyan. Motherboard. Where are you at, you stupid fan? There you are. CPU cooler. Storage. Motherboard. Graphics card. Full storage. Fan. Power button. Why? Wait, what? Why is it blue screening? The only thing... Nothing changed on it. Literally nothing changed on this, and we just replaced this with the same one he had. Turn that off. So I did do thermal paste on here. This wasn't damaged. Nothing's overclocked. What the heck? Why? Problems detected in Mega OS has been shut down to prevent damage to your display driver. Like, the only new thing I installed was this. To put it in a different slot. Is that slot broken? I don't think that's a thing on this game. The graphics cards were the same ones he had. What is that? That's just a graphical glitch, I think. So what am I missing? What is going on? Hmm. Motherboard, motherboard. Graphics cards. Like I can't update this because this was saying that it was his. So it's not like that was something I could change. Hmm. I have no clue what's going on with this. Like literally the only thing we changed on it was the RAM. What the heck? There's gotta be something wrong with it. See, that's... The motherboard had nothing wrong with it. So I can't change out the power supply because that's his power supply. The motherboard, both the graphics cards. Are the graphics cards drawing too much power? 150. 150, that's 300. 395. Shouldn't be overdrawing power. So what the heck is going on? Got our thermal paste. Got our cooler. Got our RAM. Didn't have anything else that was... Storage was fine. His cooling was his. Yeah, everything in there is originally his except for the RAM. We bought the same exact stick RAM he had in there. It's motherboard, motherboard, fan. It's saying I diagnosed and fixed it. You know what? We can get it to boot. We're not going to worry about what's going on with all this. Alright. Deep Cool Matrix. And Silverstone. Deep Cool is for Chris. Silverstone is for Gus. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Conrad 5 stars. They seem to know what was wrong with my PC, and kudos for the cool plastic light gray cables they put in. Plastic red cables. This is the one we were having troubles with. 1 star. They seem to know what was wrong with my PC, but I can tell they didn't stress test it. It boots, but if you run a benchmark, it just crashes. Yeah. So stress test it for what? Like, even if anything was drawing too much power, I couldn't upgrade anything. Or downgrade anything, because I would have been taking his parts out. So that just frustrates me. Whatever. Because if I would have replaced any of the parts that were originally his, it would have just been like, you need to use his parts. G-Skill 8 GB 4000. Uh, 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 uh. What do we give you? Basis ROG. The RM850X, right? Yeah. Mm. Oh, I forgot to cable up everything. Motherboard. Motherboard, CPU cooler, graphics card. Lighting, 3D Mark. So I need 255, 255, 255. $250,000. And then this is 255. 0. Does the case not is the case not considered a part? Oh, no, that's 252. There we go. All right. Five stars. I'm very happy with my CPU, and they gave me lovely new plastic Scion cables. All right. And Gus HH. So we can get rid of you. Get rid of you. No clue what was wrong with your computer. Get rid of you. Chris. Motherboard. Power supplies. Memory. You had 2 of these. CPU cooler. I believe you had the Cooler Master. Gotta take this out. Storage, Scorch. Graphics card. The Horus. Power supply. Oh, I think I put you in, yep. Okay. Fan, motherboard. CPU cooler. Graphics card. Got to get the front panel back on so we can do the power button. I think we've reached his benchmark for him. It's $15 to spare. Chris. Five stars. Fractal Design Focus G. Reach level 20. Daily deals. Let's see. NZXT designed by Razer. And just an Intel. Arbitrary M. Cloud Notes. Arbitrary M. You work with computers, right? Would you be able to build me a new computer? Do you think you can get the CPU to 3825 for me, please? Let's overclock the GPU to 1130. I'm going to need it in 9 days at the latest. I like nice shiny components. Have you heard of Arctic? They're pretty good. Shop. Arctic. I think it's just fans. Yeah, fans and CPU coolers. So, processors 30, what did I say, 3825. 3,800. So 3,900. You don't have to hit a certain benchmark, right? You just want... Oh, okay. So we'll do 180. For an i5 6600K. Motherboard, it's gotta be a Skylake or Coffee Lake. Or not Skylake. Skylake or Kaby Lake. $175. MSI Z270 Gaming Pro. GPU has to be at least what for core? 1130. Core frequency. I don't know if we want this to be 1500. And I said what? 1130. So we could go with this. No, let's figure out. PSU. Corsair TX 850M. Storage. I can't remember if this... storage, we might just go SSD. I have 510 for 50. Go. Patriot burst. 120 gigabytes SSD. Case, it's just going to be the basic. Silverstone, yes. 14. Motherboards was a Gaming Pro 3800. RAM G skill 16 gigabyte 3866. CPU cooling. You want Arctic. And it's gotta be $15. Arctic. Alpine 12 CO. So let's double check the budget. So we got the i5, it's 180. The Arctic is 15. MSI is 175. $272 for the RAM. Patriot Burst is 90. Corsair is 130. And the Silverstone is 40. Because this 498. MSI, GTX, 980, 6G, golden. That should leave us with $3. Hit our 7,500. Five stars. All right. That is going to be the end of this episode. Still frustrated about that PC. Because as far as I remember, you can't, because I've tried, you can't replace parts where it says the person owns the parts. So I don't know how I would have fixed that if it was drawing too much power, if I couldn't replace the power supply. So that's what was really frustrating about that job. But I want to thank you for watching. It is very much appreciated. Until next time, I will see you later.